Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Monday night. I already see someone in the chat, Tim, saying the dad jokes are coming. I could sense them. You have some wonderful spidey senses over there, Tim, because they are coming. And dare I warn you that some of them I have already read and laughed out loud several times. And I called people and I told them the jokes because I just thought they were so funny. But you guys will hear them in just a bit. But welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our part 2 of my trip recap because I just didn't have enough time last week to finish. And we still have some very exciting things to talk about tonight, like Savi's workshop, which, like I said last week, I have an entire video that I will dedicate to that experience. My mom filmed the whole thing for me. So if you are interested in building a lightsaber from Savi's, I have the entire experience that is recorded, and I'm going to be doing a full review on that. But before we get into anything, also, I had mentioned that I had magic mail last week and no one reminded me. So I have a little bit of magic mail to show as well. But thank you all so much for being here. I can't wait to talk about some of my trip again. And then I also have some pins, like my trading pins that I picked up, and then also some pins that I bought. So Tim, there you go. I'm talking about pins already. But thank you guys so much for being here. Pete, hello, Pete. I hope that you, one of the jokes from last week got relayed to you, because I thought that it was fairly funny, although I hope it wasn't offensive. But I just have to tell it one more time because I think it's so funny. And don't get mad at me. It was in the dad joke calendar, but it said, where do amputees go for used limbs? And they go to the secondhand store. The secondhand store. I thought that was hilarious. So Pete, I hope you got a good chuckle out of that one. But Pete, welcome. Christine Hickman, hello. Happy birthday, Christine. I hope you have a great birthday today and yesterday and tomorrow and all the days of August. But seriously, happy birthday, because last week was amazing for you. It was your real birthday, and today and tomorrow and yesterday. Jessie Mouse, hi Jessie, hello. Princess Paula Bell says, hi Meg, I booked a Walt Disney World trip for next year. Also booked a Disney cruise, nice. I've never been on a Disney cruise either. Maybe one day. That would be really, really exciting. Tomorrow is the last day of August. Yes. And then Thursday is September 1. Woohoo. I mean, I'm kind of happy, but Mama Mouse sent me because she's running Steve's stream. Oh, goodness. Go Mama Mouse. Thank you for being here, Jeanette. Jason Udo, DJ Stevie sent me. Well, that's good. I'm glad Steve is DJing. Hi, Joy. Welcome. Let's see. I'm going to catch up because I know that you guys are probably chatting. Tim Rempel, hello. Jay Grubbs, Myers and the Mouse. Where's Meg? I stayed up late to see my friend, Magical Meg. Kelly and Mama Mouse, you guys are the best. I had the best time, especially hanging out with Ivone, because I got to see Mama Mouse, and I had dinner with her, and it was just so special. Captain Akron, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, it just jumped. Oh no, Kelly. No, Kelly. You guys are too nice to me. You dropped this in Magic Kingdom, sending it back to you from Mama and I. So glad to see you and Mom. Can't wait for the next trip. No. That didn't fall anywhere. No. You guys are too nice. Thank you so much for that super chat. I had the best time with Mama Mouse, and I told you, Kelly, Mama Mouse and I did the little spaghetti and meatballs from Lady and the Tramp. I was like, what movie is that? We went and ate at Tony's. It was really, really awesome. And we have the best time, and we got to hang out with Kelly and Mama Mouse for just a little bit. We ran into Nate. That's actually the night that I'm ending on. So Kelly, I'm so glad you made it. But thank you so much for that super chat. You are the best. Monorail Molly, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Mom, she's the best. Spidey sense, it's the Force. Don't forget the magic mail. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Don't mind this. Is it the Force? Wait, hold on. I have to turn my camera back on. Oh, wait, no, don't. Behind the scenes, technical difficulties. Is it the Force? I mean, how cool is that though? Like, that's my lightsaber. Let me put it back down for a second. Yeah. So we'll get to that. But that was my force. So don't forget the magic mail. Oh, Nicole, hello. Guys, Nicole is the best. She has the most amazing channel. I'm constantly inspired by her. She's a wonderful creator, a wonderful artist. She's just amazing. So Nicole, thanks for being here. Dean, the turkey legster, hello, welcome. I hope I'm catching up to everyone. Oh, Isaac Nail. Hey, Isaac. Hey, Tim Pruitt, welcome. Roxanne Simpson, hello. Theen Amazing. Oh gosh, it jumped. Hold on. Let me catch up. Hello. It feels like August has been the longest month ever and it still went by too fast. Yeah, I feel like that way with pretty much like every month. Kit Stelberg, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. Hillary, welcome. I love seeing you guys here. Thank you so much. Movie Mania Nick, hello. Samantha Lowe. Nathan Breda, hello. Thank you guys. Jonathan Chong, the force is strong with you. Just wait until my dad jokes. Be even stronger. So like I said, tonight we're going to be finishing up talking a little bit about my trip. I almost said my jokes, but that's coming next. But before we get into the jokes, I do want to say that I have magic mail because I'm going to forget if I don't do it now. I got the most amazing package from Joy and Peyton. You guys know Joy S. And yes, I made it for the dad jokes. Yes, I haven't said them yet, and they are on fire this week. So I thought the ones last week were also very, very good, but these ones some of them are really good too. I previewed them. Yes. So I got the most amazing mail from Joy and Peyton. They said, hey, Meg Peyton, I saw these and thought you would like them. Hopefully you don't have them. We appreciate you, Joy and Peyton. And guys, let me tell you, these are like my favorite things to get. I didn't even take them out of the bag yet. And I got these little things, but look, I got a little Bob Ross. This is so stinking cute. And I love Bob to match my little bobblehead that Super Fluffy Yeti got me. And I have a Bob Ross Funko Pop that they got me too. And it's just so stinking cute. Look at him. Hey, Amy, welcome. AGC Magic TV. And then they also sent me these little page clips, which are great for like page holders. And it's got Bob Ross and a little palette, and it says happy little trees. And then this is one of his paintings too. But like, look, it's a little Bob Ross. So I'm trying to decide if I want him to go into my painting area or if I want him to stay on my desk, because I really love having Bob Ross here. And like, I love it. Have you watched the Bob Ross documentary? I was glued for an hour and a half. Oh my gosh. Wait, so is that on Netflix? Because I saw a new Bob Ross thing on Netflix, but I thought that was The Joy of Painting, but I might not be right. Hey, Christina, welcome. So let me know. Yes, thank you, Joy and Peyton. That was so kind of you to send. It made me so happy. Anytime I see something Bob Ross, I'm like, oh yeah, look at my happy little trees. And I say it all the time. I'm like, there are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. Yes. And so all the happy little accidents, yeah, there are no mistakes in art. So you just Tim Power squared. Yes. So thank you for that wonderful magic mail. I love it. I think I'm going to move him into my painting area. So now what you guys are here for, obviously, not for Disney, but for the dad jokes. So dad jokes for the evening. I have them right here. I'm going to save some of these other ones for the last because I thought they were so funny. Wait, okay. I hope I have, okay. Yeah, okay. Got them. Justin. Okay, so Jesse says it is on Netflix. I'll have to do that this upcoming weekend. Okay. So for the first one, actually, guys, did you hear that Animal Kingdom Lodge has all the happy things, all the happy little things? Yeah, but did you guys know that at Animal Kingdom Lodge for Sanaa, they actually got a new kind of cooking method that they're trying out. And so they just got the perfect tool for making good flatbread. It's a non-stick pan. It's a non-stick pan. Non-stick pan. N-A-A-N. Oh, Bob Ross Accidents, Betrayal and Greed is on Netflix. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Hey, the Disney Commons. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll have to chat afterwards too, because you guys are so nice. Oh my gosh. Snare drum roll. Yes. Okay. I live in a wonderful, wonderful neighborhood. Such wonderfully kind people. Hey, Kate, welcome. But my neighbor actually shingled my house for free, which, you guys know that it is so expensive to do that. But he said that it was on the house. So that was so nice. Oh, hey, Karen, welcome. Alyssa and Neil, welcome. DJ Stevie sent me. Oh, Bella Bean, thank you for being here. But I hope you guys got it because it was on the house. On the house. Hey, Noah, welcome. How can you tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? Easy. One will see you later and the other one will see you in a while. See you later, crocodile, or see you later, alligator. See you in a while, crocodile. I messed it up. That one wasn't as good. Hey, Tina, welcome. Did you hear that they had a bird escape from Alaska? Ooh. Flew away for Niles and Niles and Niles. Hey, Dapper Canuck, welcome. I love the joke. Yes, if you guys have any boo, that one wasn't a boo. No, it's my delivery. It's because I've been adding extras to the joke. Like, obviously, the dad joke calendar didn't have anything about Sanaa, although I could write my own dad joke calendar and include Sanaa in that. So a Disney-themed dad joke calendar. Hillary says, your explanations make me laugh more than the jokes often. I'm glad that I make someone laugh. Anyway, this one I didn't think was as funny, but take it with a grain of salt. Why was the painting denied a bank loan? Read it one more time. Why was the painting denied a bank loan? I feel like I have to get into my newscaster. It was overdrawn. That was it. You remind me of the commercials on TV where people are becoming their parents. They always explain their jokes. Listen, if I could become anything close to my parents, I would be so grateful. My parents are like the best people ever. And if you've ever met my parents, you guys would know that. I'm very, very lucky. Avery, hello, welcome. Yes, Avery always comes in with great jokes. Can a kangaroo jump higher than the Empire State Building? Of course, the Empire State Building can't jump. I love it. Overdrawn. Yes, it was. Okay. I feel like I have to save this one for the last. Okay. Hey, Debbie, welcome. And no worries. Anytime you're here is amazing. So I appreciate any time that you could spend with me. How can you get 4 suits for $1? I mean, I am all about bargain shopping. And especially when I talk with Patrick and I talk about couponing. I think you need to add a right after each dad joke to make it more authentic. Yeah, I think I pretty much do that, but with my sad laughs. But yeah, like Patrick and I, we've been talking about couponing and budgeting. And hey, Happy Taunt, welcome. We talk a lot about saving money, but how can you get 4 suits for $1? Like, that is the best kind of bargain. You just buy a deck of cards because you get 4 suits there. They're not the fanciest, but you don't need to get them tailored. They're already set. They're already 4 suits that fit you. You know what's smarter than a talking bird? A spelling bee. Oh my gosh, Movie Mania Nick says, I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. I love it. I know, right? You guys are loving these, but the last 2 are the best ones. What? Oh, yes, I love that one, Jesse. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. Where can you get a deck of cards for $1? At the dollar store. Duh, you could get like 2 decks of cards there. So you could get 8 suits for $1. Surprise. I mean, supplies. Okay. So little do you guys know, my family is very, very close. And one of my cousins, who's actually only a couple months older than me, his birthday was just a deck of cards is, yes. Hi, Mike. Welcome. And Flipper, hello. Flipper, I think this is actually your first time here. So, guys, Flipper is actually a dolphin, and he's learning how to type, which is fascinating. They're doing all sorts of research on him, and he's learning how to fix cars, too. But let me go back to my story. So I have a cousin who's just a couple months older than me, he actually just finished seminary school, and we're all very proud of him. He got ordained as a priest just in June, I think. So he's been like a legitimate priest for like a couple months now, 2 months, I think. But his name is Robert, and he's awesome. And I actually just found out that he has a secret life as a priest. Like he has a secret other life. It's actually his alter ego. So Robert has an alter ego as a priest. I can't because it's so pertinent to my life. Why did the skeleton go to the barbecue? He needed some spare ribs. And right back at you, Christine. Why couldn't he go trick-or-treating with anyone? Or why did he go trick-or-treating alone? I messed that one up. Blah. Rewind. Why did the skeleton go trick-or-treating alone? Because he had nobody to go with. That was the one from last week. If you see a crime happen at an Apple store, what does it make you? An eyewitness. Okay, but no one was laughing at my alter ego one. This one has got to be probably my favorite one just because it's like super slang. Hey, Kay, welcome. So I feel like I need to play someone else. Here's my little Mickey thing from Cherie. Bro, wait, let me get my line right. Hey, bro, can you pass me that pamphlet? Oh, you guys can't even see him. Hey, bro, can you pass me that pamphlet? Brochure. This is a brochure. Oh, is Russ here? Hi, Russ. Flipper just graduated from dolphin finishing school. He has a minor in auto repair and also works as a school principal. What was the caterpillar afraid of? What was he afraid of? Not 789. Bro, can you pass me that pamphlet? Brochure. That was a dog pillar. Oh my gosh. So today someone was drawing a catfish and they were like, I'm going to draw a mouse fish. And I'm like, what is that? That was really awesome. Yes, Avery, I love that one too. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. Yes, the props. So take a bow, my friend. Yes, thank you. This is actually from Cherie. So, hey, Steve, bro, can you pass me that pamphlet? Brochure. So, I heard that you're also a DJ. So Steve actually graduated from DJ school and Flipper graduated from auto mechanic repair dolphin school. So we have quite the crew here. But that was all for the dad jokes for this week. Come back for more. I'm here every week, every Monday night. When the skeleton crossed oh, he didn't have any guts. Oh my gosh. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? He didn't have any guts. What did 50 Cent do when he was hungry? 58. Yes, I love. Is Steve's minor living under a bridge? Actually, no, that's his residence hall. So Steve is actually the RA of the bridge. So if anyone has any problems with their dorm room or anything like that, they can go to Steve, who lives under the bridge. Can Jason work on submarines? Well, I don't know. Ask him. Do they teach you that in dolphin school? Okay. So, yes, let me go back to my trip because I know that you guys all loved the dad jokes and we're 20 minutes in already. But thank you again to Joy and Peyton for the amazing magic mail. I love getting magic mail. I really, really appreciate it. And then, of course, I love doing the dad jokes. I thought some of them were really funny. The alter ego one was really funny, and brochure. I laughed at that one pretty hard when I first read it. But I remember exactly where we left off because I was really excited to tell this story. So like rewinding a little bit, for anyone that missed it, I did talk a little bit about my trip just in the beginning of this month. And I ended up leaving off on a Saturday where we started the day off. Let me pull up my camera too so that I can tell you guys where we are every day. But we started the day in Animal Kingdom, because that's where I had reservations for, and we had such a fun day. Super Disney fam, hello! I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. You guys are amazing. I wanted to name Peyton softball team? Peyton softball team? I think that's what I meant. I'm willing to take anything apart including subs. Oh, nice, nice. We could tell more dad jokes and talk about this next week. Listen, I would tell jokes all the time, and I'm not like a stand-up comedian though, so I couldn't pull that off. Like 10 minutes is pretty good for me to tell my jokes. I try though. I try to make it entertaining for you guys. So we went to Animal Kingdom that morning, and we saw the Lion King show. I think I mentioned that we got Starbucks. The Rain Bros. Yes, the Rain Bros. That's awesome. We saw some character cavalcades. We did Flight of Passage. And then we actually ended up leaving because, hey, Downscale, welcome. We wanted to head over to Universal Studios for that day, just for a little bit to use our pass because it was expiring. You aren't a stand-up comedian. You're sitting down, but there's Russ with a good one. Yes, I am. I'm sitting down. So I'm a sit-down comedian. I like sitting down. But we ended up going to Universal Studios, and we only made it to Universal Studios just because of timing. But hey, Michelle, welcome. We ended up seeing, let me read the names again. Please welcome select members of Team USA's men's and women's rugby teams as they led the Universal Superstar Parade. And then also the Olympic silver medalist, Michaela Skinner, as she led the Superstar Parade as well. So we just happened to like stumble upon the Superstar Parade that had Olympians in it. So we were like, oh my gosh, we have to stay. And I remember talking a little bit about that last week, how watching the gymnastics is probably my favorite part. That and swimming are my favorite sports to watch in the Summer Olympics. And then obviously I love hockey, I love curling, things like that in the Winter Olympics. So I'm very excited for the Winter Olympics to come back. Some people have trouble sleeping. I could do it, but I could do it with my eyes closed. Yes. Also keep the dad jokes coming because I love it. Hey, Melly Mel, welcome. Hi, Melissa. So we hung out in Universal Studios for just a little bit, and then we were able to, are we building Meg as a stand-up comedian? Definitely not. I would not be able to do that whatsoever. Nope. I wouldn't have the confidence. People who stand up are so confident. I don't know how they do it. I love watching. I've seen Bo Burnham live a couple times, and I absolutely love Bo Burnham's style. The first time I think I saw him live was back in like 2011 or 2012, and he was just fantastic to see. So charismatic and so talented. But then that night, we took an Uber from Universal Studios to back to Magic Kingdom, because I don't know if you guys remember, the day that we were supposed to see Happily Ever After, it actually got canceled because of the lightning and the rainstorm that was coming. You've got so many people ready to write for you. Well, I wouldn't be funny then. No one would laugh at me. They'd laugh at, actually, on a side tangent, I watched Annette on Amazon Prime over the weekend. It was like the strangest video, but Adam Driver was not a funny comedian, but I feel like that's how my life would go if I were a comedian. He was just like, yes, laugh, 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 laugh. And then he didn't say anything that was funny, but then everyone was like hysterically laughing. It was a really strange movie. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but anyway. Then we saw Happily Ever After that night because that was going to be the last night that we were going to be able to see it. And so what ended up happening is we ran into Mama Mouse and Kelly there on Main Street. I knew that they were going to be there. They had told us, I think we met up with Mama Mouse the night before. Yes, we must have. And we had dinner with her, and it was just so exciting. And she said, we're going to be there at Hollywood Studios in the morning and then going to Magic Kingdom in the evening. If you can make it to either park, we'd love to see you, because I hadn't gotten to see Kelly. And I saw Mama Mouse when I went in April, and I didn't get to see Kelly. So Kelly was like, I need to see you. So I wanted to be able to try and see Kelly. And then I think last week I was also saying, I was back and forth. Oh my gosh, you finally saw Cruella. It was so good. I think I've seen that movie like 5 times, and the makeup and the costuming and everything is so fantastic. Seriously, I could not get sick of watching that movie. It was really, really great. So if anyone, you're not chopped liver, Kelly, you're amazing. And that's why we were like, we need to go and see my friends over there in Magic Kingdom. But then also we were going back and forth with Nate. I was sending him messages throughout the day. And we were supposed to meet in Animal Kingdom. And then they ended up getting passes to Rise of the Resistance. And then we ended up going to Universal. And then I just said, hey, listen, if you end up in Magic Kingdom, that's where we're going. And he's like, oh my gosh, that's where we're going too. And that's when his mom and his sister were there. And so we were able to see Nate too. But oh my gosh, Hillary, yes, you need to watch it. It's so good. Did Kelly wear his wig and his towel? I don't know if you're talking about the naked man, but he wasn't there coming out behind doors. It was like legitimately Kelly. So I don't know. But what happened was so special because we ran into, like I said, Mama Mouse and Kelly on Main Street. And I said to my mom, I'm not going to be able to stay here just because it's too crowded for me. And I'm one of those people that gets very anxious and in large crowds. So Disney can be hard sometimes, but it kind of reminded me of Maleficent a bit. And even Anakin, we get to see why Cruella hated Dalmatians and why she was so out there. I would even like to say these villains movies that do the origin stories almost make you want to like the villains. I mean, I like them already, but it gives you more empathy towards them. And it just makes me like them even more. I'm sorry. I know. But yeah, I definitely get very anxious around all the crowds. And especially when it comes to seeing Happily Ever After on Main Street, I just wasn't like, I couldn't stay there. So I just said, we'll meet up with you guys afterwards. You guys stream from there because you know, when you stream Happily Ever After, you can only stream it in some areas. And it's very difficult to stream, and I won't stream it for that reason. And so they were streaming. We were like, Mama Mouse had said, they opened Tomorrowland Terrace if you want to go see if there's any areas that you could stand or sit. And so I just said, let's go head over to the bridge kind of in between Tomorrowland and the hub area. And my mom was like, well, let's just walk through the area of Tomorrowland Terrace. And literally every chair, every seat, table was taken. And I was like, okay, let's just go. And my mom is like walking up to random people that had like an empty chair or something, just thinking that we could just sit down even separately. And she went up to this one girl who was so nice. And my mom was like, are you using these 2 chairs? And she's like, oh my gosh, no, like come sit down, feel free. And this was like a half hour before the fireworks show. And she was literally in the best possible spot, like right where Tink flies over you. And we ended up talking to her for about a half hour, and she's a cast member over at Animal Kingdom. And I posted about her on my story, whenever I got to meet her, because she totally made our trip. That was the last time I was going to see Happily Ever After, and getting to see it from that perspective was just so special and so memorable. And I will truly, truly remember it forever. I find a pole to be near. Yeah, I never in the middle of the street or the hub. Yeah, me too. Or like stand by a trash can, like give me a barrier. I really liked the 6 feet distancing because I was like, oh my gosh, like who am I? Like no one's near me. Oh, Wendy B, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. But this woman, her name was Alexa. She was just so kind, and she was so engaging, and she was so nice to talk to. And so we just had the best time. And so let me see if I have the video of it. I might not have it with me right now, but we just had the best view. I'll have to post some videos either on Instagram or TikTok about the video of Tinkerbell flying over us, because I've never seen it like that before. And she literally flew like right over us. It was so cool. And just the view. And hey, Alexa, can I sit with you? I don't have an Alexa in here, so it like doesn't matter if I say it. But, hey, Alexa, play Happily Ever After. I want to see if I set off anyone's Alexa. But like getting to see the end of Happily Ever After that way was so wonderful. My mom, Zippity Doodad in his house. Yes, Patrick, welcome. Zippity Doodad. Patrick's the best. Patrick, hold on. I was actually telling people about our couponing earlier. And how we love to coupon, save money. Patrick sends me messages or things like that all the time about what he's gotten for like $5 at CVS. But Patrick, we actually didn't tell everyone how you could get 4 suits for $1. Do you remember that conversation that we were talking about? Getting 4 suits for $1. You just buy a deck of cards because you get the 4 suits. Yes. Every time I see Tink fly, I squeal like a 6-year-old. It makes me so happy. I scored huge today. You see, I love the coupon talk. Patrick has to come on, and we have to talk exclusively about couponing and saving money for Disney, because now with the prices, who's going to be able to go? But yeah, she was so wonderful. And my mom was like, actually, Megan has a YouTube channel. I'm like, no, I don't. And so she looked at my YouTube channel like immediately, which is so nice. And she subscribed to me and she found me on Instagram. So that way I was able to tag her, which was so nice. Zippity Doo Deals is my new channel. I would love that. Oh my gosh. That would honestly be a great channel. You need to do that. Zippity Doo Deals every Monday night with me. But her name is Alexa. I'll be sure to try and tag her again in an Instagram post or something like that, so you guys could go ahead and follow her too. She was so wonderful. Hey, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, welcome. So then the next day, because we had such a big day, we spent most of the morning kind of hanging out at the pool, relaxing. As many of you guys know, if you go really hard one day, you really kind of need a break. And so this day was also a big day because it was the day that I was going to make a lightsaber. And I said it before, I was very, very, very lucky and blessed to get to make one of those. So just a huge thank you again to the very, very kind person that helped me make one. And so I just said, Adventures by D, hello, welcome. I just knew that I was going to need a little bit of a break that morning. And so we hung out at the pool. We enjoyed it. And then actually I ran into Jeff that morning too, over in the Dolphin, and he was live streaming from there. And we were just about to get our breakfast. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think that Jeff is like right out here in the lobby. So I went and found him. So if you guys want to like go ahead and check out that stream too, because I was on there. I didn't have any makeup on, so like don't fret with that. But I got 2 Ken's balsamic dressing and 2 toothpaste for $0. Oh my gosh. Yes. All the Zippity Doo Deals. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love, love, love it. I want free toothpaste and dressing. So obviously we were going to Hollywood Studios that day. It was very, very exciting. We did the Frozen show. We were able to do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We had never eaten at Pizza Rizzo either, and we had eaten there. It was okay. I probably wouldn't eat there again, but they did have dairy-free cheese that if you had asked, they were so, so kind there at the Pizza Rizzo. I thought they pay you to take some of Ken's balsamic dressing off their hands. Because they're too funny. And then we took lots and lots and lots of pictures in Galaxy's Edge. I was very excited. And then I got to see this, which is all of the choices of the lightsabers that you can make. And obviously I went in thinking that I wanted to make a red lightsaber, but ultimately I said, in the moment, I'm going to pick whatever feels right. Being open to all possibilities. And so I saw some of the other choices, and I definitely would have been interested in them. When I do my full review, I could definitely show a picture of all the options. I just like wasn't a fan of some of the gold that was on it. Meg always glowing like a lightsaber. Shine bright like a lightsaber. You went with the Force, the Dark Force. Yeah, I know. What the best part about that experience though was the cast member that was the one that was kind of facilitating the whole experience. He really didn't interact with a lot of other people, but I was the only one like responding to his questions, or, you know, he said like, what is at the center of the lightsaber? And I said, a kyber crystal. And like, no one else said anything. Or he was like, and who is the, what story follows this new Jedi? What's her name? And I was like, Rey. And so during the whole experience, he was very interactive with me, probably because I was interacting back. And so after he said, you know, like, close your eyes, think about what one, I was definitely the teacher's pet. I was always teacher's pet, honestly. Like, I like to answer questions. I like to do that. So not surprised I did it while making a lightsaber. Oh, is Steve missing his visor? I think the rest of the world has bought white visors, white Nike visors. Actually, Tina put a veil on it for Disney Dan's upcoming wedding. So Dan is actually, both him and Hannah are going to, they're going to walk down the aisle with a white Nike visor and a veil. So we've already planned it out. Yeah, so it was really funny. He kept giving me such a hard time because when when I closed my eyes, I was like, I turned around to my mom and I said, I have to pick the red. And then he kept asking me questions about like who my favorite Sith was and why did I like Kylo Ren so much. And it was just so interactive with him. And he really wasn't interacting as much with other people, I think, because they were so focused on whatever they were doing. And so there were some, watching Meg makes me want to go live again. Yes. Petition to make Zippity Doodad and Zippity Doo Deals live. Please. I miss it. I miss my Tuesday nights. Actually, I have a group at that time, but anyway. Pete, tomorrow's a big day for us. Oh. I really, really hope that Patrick goes live again soon. So I hope so. I miss it. If you didn't pick red, I would have been shocked. Honestly, after coming back, I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really, really want to make another one because the experience in itself was so amazing. But anyway, going back, and I would not pick red again. I would pick a completely different lightsaber. Anyway, let me find the pin. So with your experience, I have like several pins here. So like bear with me. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. So with your lightsaber, you get a pin that they say to place over your heart. And like I said, they have 4 different categories that you could choose from. Within each category, they have different choices, but you do have like a specific theme. And so I ended up going with power and control. I felt like that looked towards the aesthetic that I wanted my lightsaber to look like. And I just really enjoyed the pieces. Not that I care as much about power and control, but with the aesthetic of the lightsaber that I was going for, I thought that that was the best one. If you're asking why Meg likes Kylo, have you seen Adam Driver? Okay, to be fair, if we're going to talk about this really quickly, there are 2 sides of it. It is side A for Adam, obviously, and then side B of Kylo Ren. So side A, Adam Driver, obviously. And then also his acting is just so fantastic. A for acting, A for Adam, like just an incredible, incredible talent. I love getting to learn more about Adam Driver because he's so passionate about whatever he does. And he like throws his whole self into the character. And I don't think that Star Wars, this new trilogy, would have been as successful without him. And then just the character of Kylo Ren, I mean, I'm like very drawn to that kind of character. The Last Jedi, A for abs. Yeah, I mean, totally, 100%. In The Last Jedi, I think that's probably my favorite movie just because you see Kylo Ren at his most vulnerable. Ben Solo. Yes, A for Adam, B for Ben Solo. I mean, those are just the reasons in general. So, oh yeah. So yes, Kate, he was in the Marines. Then he went to Juilliard and just amazing. He's amazing. He's so talented. My daughter is side A all day long. I'm like, whatever. I know. He's just very handsome too. H for handsome. M for Megan. Let's make it. No, he's married though. And he's, one thing I really like about him, and he's super private and he doesn't really care about Hollywood. So B. He's just a really great actor. But anyway, I feel like I could talk about Kylo Ren like all day, and he's a great, great actor. Oh, I hope your power comes back soon, Tim. I'm so sorry. Also, I want to say to all of our friends down south, I hope that you're staying safe. And I know that so many people are out of power, like things have happened. And I'm praying for you guys. I hope that you're staying safe. I'm sure you're not watching this, but yes, he was a Marine. Or he is a Marine, you know, once a Marine, always a Marine. And he's super cute. He's very handsome. What are you talking about? Wendy. He's so handsome. Kylo Ren stream. Yes. But I digress. This is the pin that you get a pin with whatever class you're getting with your lightsaber. So this is the pin that I got. It's really hard for me to see. So this is the power and control pin. And this is the pin that they asked you to wear like over your heart. And yes, I hope LSU mom too, Emily, is safe. Mike has been kind of keeping up with her. So that, you know, hopefully we'll continue to get news. I think she was safe. Yes, Debbie, please stay safe, everyone who was affected from the storm, 100%. But yes, this is my pin that I got with the lightsaber. And it was just a fantastic experience. Patrick, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. If you're not on Ibotta, message me on Instagram. I'll send you a referral. Tomorrow's the last day to get a free $10. Sorry, had to plug my coupon journey, Meg. No worries. Also, Rakuten. You get like $30 with Rakuten, though. That's what I'm talking about. We definitely talk about couponing a lot. But I'll show my lightsaber really quickly. Yes. I'll show it probably more in depth when I do my real video, but this is what the power and control looks like. So this is a separate piece. This is a separate piece. This is a separate piece. That's a separate piece. And this down here is a separate piece. So I'll just do like a little 360 for it. Haha. I love that pin. I'm not even allowed to collect them. Yes, I do know that you could get additional kyber crystals. Patrick, have a great night. And once again, this is what it looks like. And it makes noises. I'm like very hesitant to move it around though. We got $46 from Rakuten last week. Nice. I love a good Rakuten cashback. Rakuten was just this past week, 10% cashback at Shop Disney. So, hey, Connie, welcome. I was just showing my lightsaber. So that was my lightsaber, which was very, very cool. I had a wonderful, wonderful experience. I wish I could do it again. Right, Tim, I want to build it again. I think I would get a blue one, or I would get a legacy lightsaber. And they are so heavy, Kate. And you'll hear me in the video, like the first time I picked up one of the pieces, I turned back to my mom. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is heavy. I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. It's just very, very nice quality. It's really, really cool. Dang, that lightsaber is tight. I know why you handpicked the red saber. Yes, just obviously follow my aesthetic. I joke all the time, black is like my favorite color. You know, it's really funny. My son built one last time we were there. Now I want one. Yeah, the experience in itself, you also get a little like lightsaber purse, whatever you want to call it, like a bag. Hi, Peyton. Peyton, thank you so much for my Bob Ross. I love him. I see you more with a green or a purple one. So, Kay, I was really torn between getting a red one and getting a purple one. And that's why I said, I'm going to let the Force decide that one. And I really was feeling the red that day. And so maybe at one point I'd go and make a purple one. But you could also get different kyber crystals and just take apart. You could also get scrap metal. I think you could get 2 different pieces of scrap metal. So like each unique part you can take off, and you could get 2 pieces, I believe, for $20. So you can, you know, go ahead and get other pieces. But I think I would want a whole nother blue lightsaber. I would really want a blue one to match my red one, sort of like Rey. Like I would want to kind of go based off of the Anakin one, but very cool. So that kind of what we were talking about, Wendy. So that was part of my trip. I finished making the lightsaber. That was kind of the rest of the day at Hollywood Studios. We finished the night off by watching Epcot Forever from the bridge at the boardwalk because I was just exhausted. I couldn't make it to the park. I was just very, very tired and my body did not have it in me. And then the last day we spent some of the morning in Magic Kingdom where we saw all the Halloween merchandise, which was so exciting. I was very, very excited to see it. Oh, well, I don't know, downscale. We'll have to see. There's definitely a lot of changes going on. Jesse, they do have Rey's lightsaber or Anakin's lightsaber, I would suppose, as a legacy lightsaber, I believe. But if someone definitely knows that, I don't go often into Doc Onders because the money. You need to make a double one and have one side red and the other side blue and or purple to show your personality. Red for your fire for Kylo, never giving up, and blue for your care of others. Oh, Russ, that's so nice. I feel like Obi-Wan is blue too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Anakin though. So like Anakin I have the Jedi Guardian lightsaber. I really like that one. Oh my gosh. They do have an Ahsoka one, Tim. So they definitely have a lot of legacy lightsabers. I don't know all of them. I believe that they have a yellow one for Rey too, with their yellow kyber crystal, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you guys like want to check that out, you can always watch a video on Doc Onders or something like that. But yes, we spent the last day at Magic Kingdom. We just did a few rides and then we had to, my credit card limit isn't that high. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Although I think it'd be really, really, really cool to get another one. It'd be awesome. My top 3 experiences on the ride or on the trip, rides, encounters. So I got to see some really awesome friends. Obi-Wan had blue because he had the high ground. Yeah, I have the little Lego set from Mustafar, and I always joke, I have the high ground. Anyway, I got to see some amazing friends. Obviously, it was such a highlight to get to see them. I got to see Mama Mouse and Kelly, and I got to see Nate, and I got to meet Jeff from Diz Our Dream for the first time. I got to see Angela very quickly because they were also with some of their friends from home. I have a cheaper lightsaber. It's called a flashlight. I love that. So obviously getting to see friends is always so much fun. Rise of the Resistance always has to be up there. What an experience, especially... Yes, Connie, that was so exciting. I never have people come up to me or know me in the park. So that was a very cool experience too. I really appreciate you coming to say hi. If anyone ever sees me in the park, I'd love for you to, to say hi. It's very cool to see people that you get to know through YouTube, which is amazing. But obviously Rise of the Resistance, getting to bring my lightsaber out for that. I went up to the cast members before because I get scared of them inside sometimes. And I said, is there any way that one of the Resistance people said, is there any way that I could take out my lightsaber for a photo? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, why not? And so that's where this thumbnail comes from. I got to take a few pictures, because they really escort you out of that room very quickly. But that was definitely a highlight. And then just getting to spend time with my mom. I love getting to do that, but 100% staying at the Dolphin. I felt like a queen staying there. Hey, John, welcome. Yes, Nicole, it really was getting to spend time with my mom. It's very, very special. It's something that we love together. We're going back in November for my birthday and for the races. So that's something that I most certainly look forward to. I know, right, Tim? There's some people that I just always miss by a day. Anyway, it's really wonderful to get to spend that time with my mom. Typically, Hillary, we stay off property. So even getting to stay on property felt like a treat. And especially staying at the Dolphin was very, very, very special because you're only a walk away from 2 different parks. And so before we end, I do want to show some pins that I got. So speaking of Cruella, I got the Evil by Design LE pin here. I'm going to try and do them really quickly so that you guys don't get bored. But this is a limited release pin. Came out a couple months ago. Yes, oh my gosh, the dolphin was amazing. And we typically don't spend that much on staying like at a resort or anywhere. Hey, Enchanted Daydreams, welcome. And to stay there, we paid about the price of what it would be for like a value resort, or maybe even less. There was just like some weird deal that we got. And oh my gosh, I feel so spoiled. This actually came from Shop Disney, but they didn't sell it in the park. I did want to show. I got the Happy Halloween 2021 pin with Jack and Zero. You guys know that I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas pin collector, so that is one of my new pins as well. I just thought I'd throw that in there. That's a limited release, but I do feel like, wait, you got pins? Are you going to start collecting now? Never. I would never, ever. I got a few festival pins. Here is one with Figment. This one, I believe, is a pass holder pin. Yeah. A pass holder pin, so he like swings back and forth a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. I wasn't interested in too many of the festival pins, but this one I really liked. Hey, Katie, welcome. This one I didn't even take out of the wrapping. I also picked up off of Shop Disney, not knowing if I'd be able to make it to Epcot or not, because I didn't have any park reservations for Epcot. But I got this one as well. It has a little bit of a stained glass element, also a pass holder pin, but they sold this one on Shop Disney. And then, let's see, this is the other festival pin that I got. I also picked up 2 mystery pin boxes, and I have that video coming out on Thursday at like 8:30, I think, in the morning. So if you want to see that pin unboxing, I got a couple pins from the mystery pin set. But I got this Princess and the Frog, Tiana, and Prince Naveen pin as well. I really liked this one. This was like the only other one that I liked. So I really liked this one. It's very cute. And they're like eating a little dinner, and you know, Tiana loves to cook. I got a couple Halloween pins also on Shop Disney. So if you missed out or you can't make it to the parks during the Halloween season, we got these 2 little pumpkins. They've got plaid ears. And then Minnie has this cute little little leafy bow, which is so cute. And I really liked that one. And then this is the other Halloween pin that I got, this Mickey one. He was kind of floating off. I would have picked up some of the other ones too, but they were kind of small for the price that I wanted to pay for it. And I just wasn't feeling that at the point, because I also picked up the Oogie Boogie Loungefly bag. And at that point, I was like, okay, that's enough money. So I got 3 more limited edition pins. And the rest of the pins that I got were from Traders. Hey, that Florida Feeling, welcome. So speaking of Kylo Ren and my lightsaber, I got this first order pin that's got, I think, I can't even tell. It might be an X-Wing. It's kind of hard to tell. So over there, and then it pushes out to that side to Kylo Ren. So it kind of looks like an X-Wing, but you can only see part of it. So that's as far as it goes. And then it swings out, and then it comes back in. And I just think it's really cool. So I got a couple of those. Yes, I would love to do a DIY of some of the ears, just because I'm not the biggest fan of the Disney parks ears, ironically, as I am wearing a Loungefly pair. But maybe, who knows? This next one is from the Droid Depot. So you got C-3PO on this side, and then you got, is this little Rex? DJ Rex in the house. Where's Steve? You can only see part of the hi Melody. If you could only see part of the X-Wing, then you've seen it. So yeah, we've got C-3PO, and you also got little DJ Rex over there. So ba-dum. I think these pins are so cool. And then this last one, you've got it just says resist. You got Rey, and then you got Chewie over there. So I thought these pins were really cool. I just thought they were really unique, and I hadn't seen anything else like that. Maybe I'll have to do another video about all the pin traders that I got, because they've been changing up some of the pin trading locations recently. I have these Loungefly ears. Yeah, these are Loungefly ears. I got them in a box one day. Yeah, right, Tim, I thought these pins were really unique, and I really liked them. Although, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this design of Ray, but I really like the concept of them, and I think it's a really high quality pin. And I just thought it was really unique. And sometimes I just like to pick up unique pins. But yes, they've been changing some of the locations recently for the Disney pin trading. So yeah, Tim, yeah, pins have really moved up 100%. If they made Loungefly bears, I'd go bankrupt. Loungefly makes too many things already that that I don't need, but I like and I want. One other final thing I want to say is a huge thank you. Do you do something specific with all your pins? I display them on pin boards. So like right now I'm kind of organizing my, typically, yes, there is a new pin trading spot in Pandora, Jonathan. It's like right by, it's kind of by the entrance of Navi River Journey, but it's a little bit further up. Yeah, you'll see it once you walk into Pandora. I display them typically on cork boards, or I'll do some design with them. My biggest collection is Halloween and Nightmare Before Christmas. So I typically have those displayed all year round because those are just pins that I really enjoy looking at. Some of my more special pins or my really low edition size pins or jumbo pins I have on a separate pin board, or I keep them in the box. And yeah, they're just really nice for me to look at. They're very similar to other things that I collect that I just really enjoy going back to them because I have a lot of really happy memories with them, or there are characters that I really look up to and things like that. So I have been pin trading. I've been pin trading since 2013, I believe, but I have been pin collecting pretty much my entire life. I think my first pin set we have is from 1996. So like, I mean, I'm a little bit older than that, but still it's, you know, from when I was a kid, we collected pins. I have a lot of pins from the early 2000s from Disney and from Hollywood Studios, like little baby art pieces, 100%. And those jumbo pins are not baby, they're giant. But before we get to the very end of our stream, I have another thing that I picked up as a souvenir, a free souvenir. I love good free souvenir. But something really special happened, and I hope that she's still here. And it was very, very special to me. I've talked about it before, and how grateful I am to everyone that has supported my Etsy shop over the last 2 years. I'm very much blown away by everyone's support. I work very, very hard on making orders and making things, and I hope that anyone who's bought an item really enjoys it. But when I was there, let me preface this. My goal for this year, my reach goal for this year was reaching 250 sales. And I know I said that before, and it was unbelievable to me that I hit that. And now I have surpassed that. And while I was there in Disney, I hit 350 sales. And that is because of Christine. So Christine Hickman, thank you so much. Christine was my 350th sale. I'm pretty close to 380 now, like one away from 380. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I was able to get this little button on my last day in Magic Kingdom because of Christine. So I really, really, really appreciate it. This is one of my favorite souvenirs that I got to bring back. I actually have a little board that I keep these special pins on. Pins that, or buttons that one says my first marathon, my Dobie challenge, celebrating my mom for Mother's Day. These are things that I keep that are very sentimental to me. And so I really, really appreciate it. And I don't want to cry, obviously, because it means a lot to me, everyone's support. So this is very, very special. And it's going to go right up on that board that I keep all the other amazing buttons that I get to celebrate things. So I really appreciate that. You guys are absolutely incredible. And I did see, I'm pretty sure I forgot about the magical moment last week. So I thought I would just do 2 anyway. Oh, thanks, Tim. You're so kind. So first and foremost, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone for being here. You guys are wonderful. Oh, in the next month or so, I'm opening my own small shop. Awesome. Kate, what are you going to be making? Yeah, that small shop feels is really, it's tough when you have other jobs. So I try my best to get everyone's orders out on time, and I work very hard, but it's something that I really enjoy doing. And so if I'm not on YouTube or working or, doing something, something of importance, I am usually sewing. So, yes, but thank you everyone for being here. It really means the world to me that you spend your Monday nights with me. The first magical moment, because I feel like I have to make up for last week because I totally forgot because I was just very excited about what was going on. And if you're new to the streams, typically every week we highlight someone from the community that has just been, downscale. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Oh, thank you for that $5 super chat. He said, thank you, Meg, for sharing your awesome collection with us. I definitely will be doing some more pin videos coming out within the next several months. Keep an eye out for Halloween pins and villain pins because Button Bag Meg is allowed to have a day off. It doesn't feel that way. My weekends consist of completing Etsy orders, but I wouldn't have it any other way at this point. It's very, very exciting. But I feel very guilty for not mentioning a magical moment last week. And so I want to highlight my friend Disney Dan, who has just been such an incredible supporter and friend of mine for like 3 years now. It's really wonderful that Dan was one of my first friends that I made in the Disney YouTube community. And he's part of the reason why I met so many people that I did. And he is how I kind of got into live streaming. I will be looking at you shop, Megan. I want to order something. Hey, there was a lot of new stuff. Anytime, so merchandise comes out on Mondays on Shop Disney. And anytime I already have something planned, I'm like, oh, darn, I could have talked about Shop Disney. But yes, Disney Dan is amazing. Dan has an incredible channel. Like I said, he's kind of the reason part of the reason why I got started live streaming, and I've been live streaming for a long time. I'm pretty sure I've been live streaming for about 3 years now. Coming up in the beginning of October, I've been live streaming for about 3 years. And I had said, oh, Wendy B, thank you. You guys don't ever have to send, you never ever have to send a super chat, but it means the world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps me pay for my pins. But I really appreciate it. And, anytime you guys send a super chat, it most certainly goes back into my channel and most likely into providing content for you guys. I really appreciate it. So thank you, Wendy. But yeah, I was really good friends with Dan and with Corey Fiasco, and they ended up doing a show called Disney Fiasco, because I said, hey, it would be really cool if, I said to Dan, if you and Corey live streamed together and just like hung out and talked about Disney. And then they had invited me on as a guest. And that kind of was how Disney Fiasco started. They started, inviting a few other guests, but then we just ended up doing it all together. And that's how Dan started streaming. And that's how I started streaming. Meg makes Mondays magical. Oh, thanks, Tim. And we all joke that, I was the person that got Steve to start streaming and therefore didn't that. And so we can all just relay it back to Dan that he is the person that got all of us started streaming. So I just want to say a huge shout out to my friend Disney Dan. If you guys haven't already checked out his channel, he has an incredible channel. He's amazing. And then also the second one, Disney Jam is how I found Meg. I love it, Kay. And I did mention Corey. Corey was dealing with some medical stuff last week. And so I want to put out some good vibes for Corey and for his wife, Haley. I'm good friends with Haley, and it's all Dan's fault. Yeah, so if you please keep Corey and Haley and his family in your thoughts and prayers, as well as obviously all of our friends over in the South, like Emily or any other friends that live in the Louisiana area. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers as well. But I just want to do another shout out to my amazing friends, Corey and Haley. I've had a lot of incredible memories with them. I got to see them most recently in April, and it was just really nice to see them again. And you could actually see Haley's in one of my videos like from a couple weeks ago, and it was just really nice to get to see them and spend some time with friends. And yes, so those are my two magical moments for this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know that we have some other friends that are still going live tonight, so go check them out. Pepper Tree Villa goes live at 10 o'clock. We have some amazing friends that are over on theliveplace.com. If you guys are ever looking for a family-friendly live stream, Dean over at theliveplace.com always has amazing live streamers. Literally all of my friends are on there, so anyone that live streams from Disney is pretty much on the Live Place. So you're always going to find someone if you are looking to watch live stream. Mondays are one of my favorite Disney stream nights. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. That means so much to me. Maybe I'll do another video of my pin trading experience. I'm not sure if I'll do a live, or maybe we'll get some friends back on and talk about pin trading at the parks now, because it's a little bit different than what it has been in the past. But I definitely want to see if I can get some friends on to talk about some of the big changes that's been happening at Disney. So whether that happens next week or any of the following weeks, I'm here every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So if you enjoyed being here, thanks for being here. Like I said, I do it every Monday night. We do some dad jokes. We talk about all things Disney and friends, and we just like to have fun. So I appreciate you guys spending time with me, and I'm trying to be really regimented on my Pinapalooza 3. Tim, you got to come on. We got to talk about Pinapalooza, because I got literally an entire bag of pin traders here. And as we come closer to October and spooky season, I want to share some of my spooky season stuff. Oh, thanks so much, Enchanted Daydreams. And I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, everyone. And yes, like I said, please go check out Pepper Tree Villa. They're amazing. They're on right now, and as well as all my other incredible friends throughout the week. Amazing live streams. You guys probably saw it, Steve, but I've been trying to be really regimented about edited videos. So there will be one out on Thursday. So go check that out. It's a pin unboxing. I will see you guys all real soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Nightmare Christmas Tree. Yes, 100% Russ. Okay, bye everyone. Have a great night.